Hi, fifth graders. This is Mr. Pham, and today we're going to look at SB pages 3 and 4 from your Getting Ready for the Smarter Balance assessment book. Let's start with number 1. An adult elephant eats about 300 pounds of food each day. Write an expression to represent the number of pounds of food a herd of 12 elephants eats in 5 days. Now, for this question, they're letting us know that an adult elephant can eat about 300 pounds of food each day. We are also asked to write an expression. Remember, an expression is a number sentence that does not include an equal sign. And instead of writing about one adult elephant, we are writing about a herd of 12 elephants. I assume these are also adults. And they are eating for 5 days. So we have the same number repeating over and over for 5 consecutive days. That means we need to multiply in this expression. So to set us off, let's type in 5 times, which represents the 5 days. Put in parentheses to represent your number of elephants. Now we have 12 elephants that are eating 300 pounds of food each day. They did not ask us to solve this problem. All you needed to do was write an expression and bam, you were done. Let's jump to number 2. Tara bought 2 bottles of juice a day for 15 days. On the 16th day, Tara bought 7 bottles of juice. Write an expression that matches the words. Again, for this problem, we are writing another expression. There's no need to evaluate or solve the problem. Let's start with Tara buying 2 bottles of juice, and that's occurring for 15 days. Same number of bottles being purchased for 15 consecutive days. Again, you would have to, since the number is repeating, we're going to have to multiply here. But on the 16th day, she buys 7 bottles. So since this is not the same amount of her purchase of juice bottles for the 15 days, we're going to leave this outside in our expression. So let's start off with her 2 bottles. That would be 2 times 15, since she's buying 2 bottles of juice for 15 days. And then on the 16th day, we would add 7 more bottles. And there you have it. Now let's move on to number 3. Paul displays his sports trophy on shelves in his room. He has 5 trophies on each of 3 shelves and 2 trophies on another shelf. Write an expression to represent the number of trophies Paul displays. Another problem that's requiring you to write an expression. We are not evaluating any numbers at this point. Let's look at how many trophies he has on each of the 3 shelves. So we have 5 trophies on each of 3 shelves, and then we have 2 more trophies on another shelf. So again, we have a multiplication expression here, since we have the same number of items repeating. So let's start with our parentheses. We have 5 trophies times 3 shelves. Then there was 2 extra trophies on another shelf. There you have it. Number 4. Peter ran 3 miles a day for 17 days. On the 18th day, Peter ran 5 miles. Write an expression that matches the words. We have Peter running. Let me get my highlighter again. 3 miles for 17 days. However, on the 18th day, he ran 5 miles. So we have the number 3 repeating 17 times. Again, we demonstrate this by multiplying. 3 times 17. Keep that in a parenthesis. And then we have to add the 5 additional miles he ran on the 18th day. Alright, let's go to the next page. Daniel bought 30 tokens when he arrived at the festival. He won 8 more tokens for getting the highest score at the basketball contest, but lost 6 tokens at the ring toss game. Write an expression to find the number of tokens Daniel has left. There's a lot of important words here for you to think about. We have Daniel. He started off with 30 tokens as he arrived to the festival. He wins or won 8 more tokens, okay, for getting the highest score at his basketball contest. But then he loses 6 tokens at a ring toss game. So there's multiple expression that's occurring here. So we do need to think about that as we write our expression here. And we have Daniel having a remainder number of tokens, which does imply that there will be some subtraction. So let's start this off. Daniel began with 30 tokens. As he enters the festival, he wins 8 more for getting the highest score at the basketball contest, but then loses 6 tokens, so we have to subtract there. And there's your expression. Again, the question did not ask us to solve any numbers, any problems. Just writing your expression would be a-okay here. Number 6, we have 12 and 9/10 plus 8 using words. You're just going to write it exactly the way I just read it. We have 12 and 9/10 plus 8. And there's your expression using words. Next one, write 8 divided by parenthesis 7 minus 5 parenthesis using words. So we can say 8 divided by, since we're subtracting here, we use the word difference, the difference of 7 and 5. Notice I use the word and here to imply that these two numbers are grouped together in that parenthesis there. Alright, and our last problem for today. For numbers 8a through 8e, select yes or no, indicating whether the expression represents multiplying the sum of 8 and 2 by 6. Okay, so again, multiplying the sum of 8 and 2 by 6. So let's look at number 8a. We have 8 plus 2 times 6. So this is not demonstrating that we are multiplying the sum of 8. All right, and 2 by 6. So we're going to say no here. Let me get my little pen. Next one, we have parentheses 8 plus 2, okay, times 6. So here we do have a multiplication by 6 with the sum of 8 and 2. Again, and indicating that these two numbers are grouped together. Look at the sums. That means we have to add here. Okay, so I'm going to say yes here. 8c, 8 plus parentheses 2 times 6 parentheses. Again, we have the grouping in the wrong place. They grouped 2 times 6 here, so we're going to say no. Next one, we have 6 times parentheses 8 plus 2 close parentheses. This is identical to what was shown on 8b. Okay, we have a group of 8 plus 2, the sum of 8 plus 2, being multiplied by 6. So this one's correct. Last, we have 6 times 8, plus 2. Using the order of operation, you would multiply the 6 times 8 first, which makes this a no. Thank you for viewing. Have a nice day.